So if you guys remember that yesterday I made a video where I showed that people who despise the male gaze, they don't like humanity, they do not like the way nature created us, and they think they can do better than Mother Gaia by social engineering people, by changing entertainment, and then I guess like praying the androgyny in. They have said that this is actual pornography. Right? I'm not kidding. Like, it's difficult to understand the activist. His mind works in very mysterious ways for us normal people. But this is what they convinced themselves, right? Like, they went on Twitter, they talked to each other, they talked to their friends, they censored everyone that disagrees, and then they came to the conclusion that this, which is the commercial that a bus company has went with, they decided that it is pornography. This is very bizarre to me. I mean, it's astonishing. I guess, like, maybe in the privacy of their own home, they have, like, lewd magazines with characters that are exactly dressed like this. And they're like, oh, baby, this is really hot. But for me, I require more, you know? Like, this is not enough to satisfy me. But I guess I'm not a feminist, so what do I know? But still, you know, every now and then, it's adorable that the feminist will come up and say, no, I can do it better, right? And they will have a suggestion. Like, they will come to the table and say, no, this is how it's done. And when you look at it, the only response you can have is like, yeah? It's more like if you implement their take, your business is going to go under. So I'm looking at this, right? And when I'm looking at this, the first thing that I notice is that I can't even tell that this is supposed to be a female character. Like again, they take the bucket of testosterone and they chug it down until they push the California androgyny into the character, right? Like this is what they consider to make a character respectful. Right? I'm not even kidding. Like genuinely, they look at this and it's like, this is disrespectful to feminine. Let's make it masculine. This is respectful. By the way, I'm a feminist activist, okay? I'm a feminist activist. Trust me when I say it. Like, they need to add, I'm not even kidding, at the end of every sentence, you know? I'm a feminist activist. I'm not even kidding. So, let's see. The first thing that they did was to make this character androgynous, right? The second thing that they did was to tie her hair. Like there is an obsession with feminist activists and people who dislike anime as well. There is this obsession against long hair. They hate it. I think that the reason they hate it is that long hair does show femininity. Like it is a trait that women have, and most women in Romania, they enjoy having long hair. They're very proud of it. But it's also very difficult to take care of. Like, it requires a lot of discipline in order to have long hair. You gotta wake up at least 40 minutes earlier so that after you take the shower, you dry the hair and you brush it, and it's very complicated and difficult, right? And the longer the hair is, the more difficult it is. That now, there is a reward for that because other people around you are going to go, wow, like you're very gorgeous looking, you're beautiful. But it makes the people who lack the discipline, the people who hate having to take care of themselves and groom themselves, it makes them jealous. It makes them spiteful, right? So if you push for equality and you want everyone to be the same, they don't want to put in the effort of having long hair. So what they do is they force the other people with long hair. They're trying to gaslight and convince them that actually the way you are dressing is not cool. You know, you need to have the mental illness haircut from California now, or you need to have like short hair because this is what a strong woman looks like, right? Did you notice that? Am I talking shit? I don't think I'm talking shit. Just look at entertainment and look at art, and you will see that it's a constant trope that they are doing. It's like you shouldn't have long hair as a female character. It's like short hair or the mental illness haircut. And I think like the mental illness haircut is the only long hair type they accept, but it's like something so ugly that most women don't want to do that to themselves, so it's just like, okay. Another thing is the body pose, right? So like women aren't allowed to have like feminine poses. I looked at Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, and if you look at the animation of Wonder Woman, She walks like a guy. In fact, I think they just took the animation from the Boomerang main character and just gave it to Wonder Woman. Like everything she does, the way she walks, the way she composes herself, the way she behaves, her entire body language is that of a man that's jacked up on steroids. And this is another trope that feminists have. It's like women, they need to look masculine and act masculine. They need to be oozing toxic masculinity. To the point where, again, right? Like this is unacceptable. You can't have a woman that is just wholesome and sensual. Like this one seems bubbly, energetic, sensual, right? They remove all of this in order to make it generic, bland, corporate, boring. Obviously, you know, women in real life, they don't do this, but like this is exaggerated. It's supposed to transmit wholesome vibes. Like if I see this on a bus as a commercial, the lady here is inviting, she's wholesome, it's nice. This one is just generic. It's bland. It doesn't transmit any type of energy. Like, it's not bad, as in, it's not ugly to look at. It's just like boring, right? It's just corporate, sanitized. And this is why it's bad. And then you notice that the birthing hips have to be removed as well. I don't know why they have declared a war on birthing hips. But it's something that is predominant in modern entertainment. Like, notice female characters do not have birthing hips. Look at Mortal Kombat 1 cast. Almost none of them have birthing hips. It's just like so fucking bizarre. I don't know what to say. Finally, you know, like the facial expression, again, just masculine, boring, plain. And you notice that the guy is the same, right? Like, they don't change anything with the guy. The guy manages to maintain almost all of the identity. I guess, like, a little bit of different shading on the face. But other than that, the guy is the same character. And this is what happened with Western entertainment as well. Like, if you play Diablo or if you play Baldur's Gate, all of the women, they're androgynized. They're made to look like men. And the men are left the same. Like, the men are fine the way they are. It doesn't matter, you know. In some cases, they're even allowed to show naked chest and be shirtless and stuff. It is what it is. It's just, I guess the common trend. But if the company ever goes with this design, they may as well not even do the commercial. Just, at this point, just have like the logo. Just don't have any character. Just have the logo, because this is just boring and bland. It's corporate. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.